said, oh, wrong place. They said it won't work. I'm like, they're crazy.
The only problem they'd have, if DC gave me a cameo, the biggest problem would be the billing, because of course the ads in the paper would have to read, cameo by Stan Lee, don't miss Superman.
No.
Speaking of which,
Oh, I love talking about DC.
I just found out, I didn't know this. I thought I knew this number, but it's actually, you know how many actual appearances you made? Actual appearances you made in movies and TVs? Anybody have an idea? 101.
No wonder that industry is making so much money.
I didn't know that. 101. And his biggest thing is, I'm gonna beat Alfred. I'm gonna beat him. As he surpassed him. 101 cameos. And that's not including, I don't think, the newest ones that he just did.
The Motion Picture Academy still hasn't given me an Oscar. But I know they will now. I know all of you are going to write indignant letters to them.
Yep.
Let's go to the next question.
I actually did that. I don't know if you remember this or saw it. How many years ago was it?
Spider-Man and Superman.
About 10 years ago, maybe. The people at DC
Spider-Man and
asked
Superman.
me if I would write a series of books. What if Stan Lee had created Superman? What if Stan Lee had created Batman, etc.? And I did that, and they published them, and the book sold very well, but then DC got nervous. They never asked me to do any more. They didn't expect me to sell that well. And I never understood why they had me do that. But if ever you go to the internet, and if you're not familiar with this, I don't know what the heck you type.
They're called Just Imagine, the series that he did. Stan Lee, Just Imagine. And he had Superman,
That's
Wonder
right.
Woman.
Just imagine if Stan Lee had created. I don't think I did a great job. I did not make a better creation than Superman, because you really couldn't. The way he was created is perfect. Batman was good. I improved one of them, though, and I can't remember what I did, but I remember I liked it. Who's the girl who runs very fast? No, the one who runs fast. I made the Flash a female, and I wrote the best damn story.
That's awesome.
If you get a copy of it, read it. That's the one that I think I improved. All right, enough of talking about me. Let's talk about Stan.
Let's go to the next question.
I read the whole his story, his life storybook.
They offered to pay me for it. I couldn't say no. No, I wanted to be a writer. And I figured the easiest way to become a writer is to step into the easiest type of stuff to write. And when I started, comic books were just easy to write because the publishers were all idiots. They didn't know what they wanted. And all of them, especially the publisher I wrote for, all he said was, give me a lot of action, a lot of fight scenes. And that's all I care about. How many fight scenes can you get in one story? So I said, well, what about writing a story? What about a problem that we wonder how the hero will solve it? No, give me a lot of fight scenes. So that's what it was like in the beginning, and it was easy. You could do that while you're asleep, and they actually paid me for it. I wrote more fight scenes.
There you go. And all of a sudden, well, that way, and I'm like, okay, what are we talking about now? And I just write little things down, and it's just like, you guys heard the story of Spider-Man, but then there's stuff in there that I've never heard about, and I'm like, wow, really? Oh, yeah. And I'll tell you later. He didn't say talk to me. Anyway, go ahead.
But I'll have to find a different way to say it.
He saw a fly and he thought a fly man, but then he said it's spider.
We first brought out, I first did the Fantastic Four. And it was the first, thank you. thank you, the Thing thanks you, Reed thanks you, Johnny thanks you, and Sue is very grateful. And that was the first book I did where I didn't want to do what the publisher said, just give them a lot of fight scenes. I thought I would try to get some interesting characters. So I did the Fantastic Four. My wife was afraid I might get fired because it's not the kind of book he wanted. But anyway, it sold very well. So he said, hey, give me some more superheroes. So then, I forget the next one I did, was it the X-Men or the X-Men? And that sold well. So he said, hey, do some more, give me another one. Well, now it was getting kind of tough. I had already got all these different powers with the Fantastic Four and the X-Men, and unless you can think of a new power, it's hard to think of a new superhero. So I'm sitting thinking, what power can I give him? And I see a fly on the wall.
See, I knew that.
And I said, boy, wouldn't it be great if a superhero could stick to a wall like an insect? And I said, that's what I'm going to do. So I had to think of a name. A fly, nah. Mosquito man, nah. And I get down to SpiderMan. It sounded dramatic. SpiderMan. And then I figured to make him really different, I'd make him a teenager. Because up till then, teenagers had just been psyched. And finally, I figured to make him different than the other superheroes that DC had, I'd give him a lot of personal problems. So armed with all those ideas, I went running into my publisher's office, and I told him about it. And he said, Stan, that is the worst idea.
No.
He said, first of all, you can't call a hero Spider-Man because people hate spiders.
No.
You can't make him a teenager. A teenager can only be a sidekick. And you want him to have personal problems? Don't you know what a superhero is? They don't have personal problems. So I was not feeling very good that day. Walked out of the office, figure I'm going to probably get fired. And then we had a book we were going to kill. It was called Amazing Fantasy. Now, when you're going to kill a book, nobody cares what you put in the last issue, because the book is going to be killed. So to get it out of my system, I put Spider-Man in that issue and featured him on the cover, and then I forgot about it.
It wasn't him holding the criminal while he's swinging.
And Spider-Man had been the best-selling comic book in the whole world.
Yeah, it was.
So my idiot publisher ran into my office and he said, Stan, you remember that character, Spider-Man, that we both loved so much? Why don't you make a series out? That's how Spidey